as a blade of intention forms in burning silence. Juji awakens like a spear of pure direction, cutting through the trembling air. Every fallen echo bends away from him, unable to resist the path of will. In nocte voluntatis surgimus, inflamma intentionis movement. The battlefield twists as Juji extends a line of force that pierces before it strikes. Wu step forward and space breaks open, revealing truth beneath collapsing forms. The world realigns under the weight of a will that admits no opposition. Per lumen quod penetrat, per ordinem quod nascitur, per viam quae non erret. Juji cuts through armor, stone and shadow, without wounding flesh or flame. It reveals the hidden core inside every being, the intention buried beneath fear. Warriors stagger as their truths rise screaming into the open sky. Et veritas nudetur, et umbra cadit, et anima statant elusium inevitabile. Wu extends his hand and Juji becomes a pillar of piercing radiance and relentless focus. The battlefield folds, exposing pathways that never existed moments before. Every obstacle dissolves into clarity as the world bows to the line of will. In voce regis ardent vectorus, in lumina peritur mundus, in viam cadunt tenebrae. Juji burns through memory, through fate, through illusions, clinging to the dying air. The card is not revelation, born into sound and falling into form. What stands false breaks, what stands true rises. Nothing escapes the edge of intent. Ignis intentionis regnat, lumen penetrans coratur, umbra fugit ante decretum WU'XÍNMU'WU burns through memory, through fate, through illusions, clinging to the dying air. The cut is not violence, it is revelation, born into sound and falling into form. What stands false breaks, what stands true rises. Nothing escapes the edge of intent. Ignis intentionis regnat, lumen penetrans coronator. Umbra fugit ante decretum WU'XÍNMU'WU. Like a breath with no beginning, a vast silence holding the weight of broken worlds. The battlefield trembles as its foundations dissolve into a sea of unmoving shadow. Wu opens his palm and the void unfolds, supporting creation with invisible certainty. Silentio vivimus, in fundamento obscuro manus, in vacuo regnat potestas. The chaos of war attempts to surge, yet Mu'XÍNMU'WU bends reality with gentle, merciless pressure. Every scream, every strike, every flame slows as if drowning inside a sacred stillness. Warriors feel their power held suspended, unable to fall or rise. Per silentium surgit vita, per umbram stat ordo, per vacuum nutritur mundus. Does not crush, it supports. It becomes the unseen spine of existence, the floor beneath all meaning. Even time bows its head, unable to advance without Mu'XÍNMU'WU's permission. Et tempus retinetur, et lex continetur, et anima invenit pondus sum in nihilo. Steps forward and the void thickens, curving around him like a throne of absolute calm. Mu'XÍNMU'WU stabilizes the battlefield, turning ruin to a platform for new dominion. Every enemy feels their strength fracture against the stillness, unable to strike without losing form. Their attacks echo into nothingness, absorbed by the weight of the sustaining abyss. Wu lifts his hand and Mu'a contracts, folding the world into perfect balance. Ignis cadit sine voce, umbra fugit sine motu, ordo manet per voluntatem Wu. The void closes softly, leaving the battlefield standing on silent pillars of unseen power. Mu'a returns to its hidden place, carrying the world as if it were light as dust. What survives now survives because Wu wills it to remain. Et Mu'a servat, et silentium regit, et fundamentum aeternum custodit thronum Wu. Like a blade forged from hidden truth, shimmering at the core of the battlefield. Wu lifts his hand and a line of radiance cuts through the smoke, exposing the shape of fear. Reality splits without sound, revealing what lies beneath every mask and armor. In lumen veritatis secator mundos, in voce regis aperitor anima. The edge of sand does not wound, it uncovers. Every warrior feels their essence laid bare, stripped of illusion and shadow. The strike reveals intention, carving destiny apart from deception. Per lucem revelantem caduntumbre, per gladium sapientiae dicitur veritas. Sanctioned exposes the core of all things, dividing the real from the imagined. No lie survives its touch, no mask remains unbroken. Et cornudatur et anima tremit, et mandus stare cogitur. Splitting war, its yourself into intention and consequence. Even the sky crack showing the light it tried to hide. In voce domini palpitatordo, in secundo lumine discedit falsitas. The enemy staggers as the hidden motives rise, screaming into the open. Song illuminates the forgotten, the denied, the buried truths of ancient wrath. Wu guides the blade not to destroy, but to unveil the heart of existence. Ignis secantis regnat, lumen porgens imperat, tenebra fugitanti animam apertam. Revelation remains etched across the bones of the world. Those who stand now stand revealed, unable to retreat into shadow again. Sangan rests at Wu's side, its truth lingering like light on a sharpened horizon. Et sangan manet, et veritas regnat, et lumen ducit omnia ad thronum Wu. As a breath without sound, a living emptiness spreading across the broken field. Reality loosens around Wu, as if names and forms forget how to cling to existence. The battlefield fades into a pale horizon, swallowed by a silence that thinks. In vacuo spirat anima, in silentio nascitur potentia, in tenebris vivit orego. The void begins to pulse, a heartbeat forming inside the absence that once held no shape. Shenmue devours boundaries, dissolving the edges between light, shadow, and remembrance. Warriors feel their presence flicker, unsure if they stand or only remember standing. surgit lumen occultum. Who extends his hand, and Shinmu bends inward, shaping its own emptiness into a circle of breath. The void thickens, gaining rhythm, becoming something more than absence. A seed of origin, every collapsed star and fractured memory leans toward the awakening core. Et umbra concrescit, et lumen latet, et anima nascitur ex nihilo ardente. The emptiness trembles, shimmering with new authority, as its pulse grows steady. Shenmu is no longer the hollow between forms. It becomes the breath that creates forms. What once erased now begins to write, reversing its purpose in luminous revelation. In voce regis volvitur vacuum, in lumina nascitur vis, in corde mutatur mundus. The transformation quickens, the void contracts, then flares into radiant internal motion. Absence twists into intention, intention blooms into origin, origin becomes WU'XÍNMU'WU. A new law erupts, emptiness that creates creation that remembers its emptiness. Ignis vacui splendescit, lumen novum resonat. Shinmu emergit sicut cor mundi. Shinmu finishes its metamorphosis, unfolding as Zinmu, the living origin of potential. The battlefield glows inside its presence, every atom rewritten with newborn breath. Who stands at the center of the awakening, crowned by the void that now creates. WU'XÍNMU'WU lucet, et origo regnat, et thronus vu firmatur in aeternum. The battle wheel bends inward, as the nine stellar forces spiral toward WU'XÍNMU'WU's newborn core. Rin Oyo Sha Jin Kai To Zairetsu. Zen collapse into radiant arcs of dissolving power. Uji, Muasangan and WU'XÍNMU'WU ignite above them, forming a crown of intention and void. In confluente ignis surgit dominus. The forces circle faster. tearing open the fabric between breath, memory, and creation. 9 hegemonies fold into 4 intentions. 4 intentions compress into a single point. Wu raises both hands in reality, bends like molten metal awaiting its divine mold. Per ordinem cadent forme, per voluntatem stringitur mundus, per lumen ergitur nuclei. Sum of conflict, silence, revelation, and living origin. The world trembles as the point tightens, weighing more than all existence around it. Et stella nascitur, et vacuum tremit, et thrones expectat, novum cor creationis. As if time itself were kneeling, unable to resist its awakening. In voter regis figitur lex, in profundo condensatur anima, in lumi coagulatur potentia. Expands and contracts, alive, aware, ancient and newborn at once. It contains no power. It contains the right to command power. It holds permission to rewrite destiny, restructure law and remake existence. Ignis dominionis, lighted in nucleo, lumen ordini surgit, umbra fugit, ante decretum vu. The battlefield freezes. Every particle, every law, every intention bows to the presence of the seed. A new pulse spreads outward, marking the rise of a sovereign no cosmos could have foreseen.